Hello everyone, sorry I've not been posting. A lot of stuff has happened this week. Like my country is back in lockdown, uh, which is kind of sad, but kind of happy. Well, it's not really happy. Uh, but yeah, I've also had to do online schooling, and yeah, so I could be posting for 2 days. Or was it three? I can't remember when the last time I posted. But I'm back posting again with some bangers. Bang, I don't think anyone says that. So we've got the 2010 movies ranked in the tier list. I won't be doing my disappointing or surprising, I can't remember, but I won't be doing that video. I'm doing my Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 1 and 2 review. 100% I'll be doing them. My Men in Black, all three of them reviewed in one video, and then I'll be reviewing International by itself, and V for Vendetta movie review. But yeah, let's get started, because I can't be bothered. No, kind of. But yeah, let's just get started with the first one. Oh no, let's actually pull up my 2010, actually. I'll pull up my 2010 movie so I know excuse me, what I got. Okay, so I pulled it up, and let's get started with the first movie, which is 127 Hours. Let's just put it on the... It's very close to being on the the awesome tier, but it has to be on the great for me. I really did enjoy 127 Hours. It's like a intense movie about someone that was going, what's it like, kayaking? Not kayaking, mountain climbing. No, is it hiking? And then got like stuck between like these two rocks. And then his leg got stuck, and he couldn't call help. Yeah, it's like one of those. But I really did enjoy 127 Hours. It was a really good film that I did enjoy. I cannot wait to rewatch this movie, because yeah, again, I haven't seen it in a while, and I liked this film. Next we have A Nightmare on Elm Street, not the original, the 2010 reboot or remake. I'm gonna put it on the good tier. It's a good movie. It's not a great movie though. It's still good. I do enjoy most, but there is the not good stuff. But I do enjoy most of this movie. If I either had to choose out of the original or the 2010 remake, probably have to choose the original over this movie. It's just my preference. This one, the story was a bit wonky. The acting was meh, but it was a meh film. Next, I'm going to be talking about Alice in Wonderland. It's going on the okay tier. Well, no, I'm going to move it actually to the meh. I gave this a 2 out of 5 stars. It's not on the bad tier. It's very close to, but it's on the meh tier for me. Alice in Wonderland, it could have been better. I didn't enjoy my time watching this movie. Johnny Depp as Mad Hatter, I think he's alright. Mia Wasikowska, who plays Alice, I think she does a decent job. The acting's good. The story just didn't really edge towards what I enjoyed, and some of the movie kind of bored me. It was not 100% my favourite movie that I would say, but yeah, Alice in Wonderland, I wish it could have been better. but it's not. And next, I'm going to be talking talking about Black Swan. Black Swan, I'm going to be putting it on the good tier. Black Swan, it's an enjoyable film. It's okay, I guess. I wish it could have been better for what I saw. But it's a good film. I would rewatch it if I really wanted to. I wouldn't say 100% watch it right now. Black Swan is just like a movie that you do not want to rewatch hundreds and hundreds of times. It's just a sit down, relax movie. Well, kind of. But yeah, it's a good movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about. Oh, this was such a surprise for me. Cash. Now, where did Cash end up on my list? At number 26, and I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. So that must be on the good tier. Even though that it surprised me, because I thought this movie was going to be absolutely trash, I was really surprised by Cash. I thought it was going to be trash, but it was really good. No, Trash Cash. I don't even know. Anyway, Cash. I enjoyed this film. An action movie. Chris Hemsworth. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I did think it was going to be. I thought it was going to be on the awful tier, but it is a good movie. Oh God, I forgot to say my tiers for this. So my tiers is all time, because yes, there is all time movies on here. Awesome, great, good, okay, meh, bad, awful, and if you have an all time, then you must have an all time worst. Next, I'm going to be talking about God damn it, Cats and Dogs 2. Where did I put this film? Oh, yikes! 20%. Yeah, it's going on the bad tier for me. It's not on the awful tier. It's on the bad tier. Yeah, none of this trilogy even works. We got the third one last year. We got this one this year. This one in 2010, and I forgot when Cats and Dogs, the original came out. But Cats and Dogs 2, it's a bad movie. I did not enjoy my time watching this film. It was an absolutely painful experience that I had to deal through. But yeah, it's not good. Next, I'm going to be talking about Cop Out. That's going on the okay tier. Yeah, this disappointed me. I thought Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan could have been better, because I was kind of looking forward to this film, but it does not really work for what I wanted out of this film. It was still an okay movie. The story was it's okay. The cast, yeah, I really did enjoy this cast. Even the two main leads of Bruce Willis and Tracy Morgan, I think they did a really good job in this movie. But it's a decent movie. It's an okay movie. Yeah, it's just an okay movie. What is next? Crazy on the Outside. Where the hell did I place that? Hold up, let me find it. God, I must have put it right there. Oh, yes, I did. Crazy on the Outside. It's probably going on the same with Cop Out on the okay tier. It's okay. Tim Allen was in this film. As the main lead. He's okay in this role. I thought he could have been better, but it was just okay, I guess. The movie overall was okay. The cast was decent. The story was a bit iffy. The direction for this film was iffy. It's an okay movie. And next is going to be Date Night. Where did I put Date Night? Date Night. Can't even find it. Okay. Date Night is going for me on the good tier. Yeah, this is another surprising movie for me. I thought it was going to be absolutely trash. Turns out it was a good movie. Got Steve Carell and Tina Fey. I think they did a good job in this movie that I saw. They did a decent enough job with this movie that I enjoyed out of what I saw. Date Night, it's an enjoyable movie that I had fun watching. But yeah, it's a decent movie. I enjoyed it. I had a good fun with it. But yeah, Date Night is on the good tier for me. Next, I'm going to be talking about Death at a Funeral, and looks like this isn't another good movie. Yeah, I know people probably dislike this movie for me. I think it's a good movie. I enjoyed most of it. Most of it was a decent movie that I enjoyed, I guess. It's an enjoyable movie that, yeah, Death at a Funeral, I think it's fine. Next I'm going to be talking about Despicable Me. Despicable Me is going on the... Wait, what did I get it? A 90%. Okay. It's going on the awesome tier for me. I grew up with this movie, okay? Well, I didn't really grow up. But I did watch it when I was a little kid. I do remember that. Despicable Me. I love the animation for this film. The animation is absolutely fantastic, and it's just an awesome movie that I have a blast with. Next is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which sadly looks like it got a bad score. Never mind. Where the hell is this movie? A Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I think it's a good movie. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's good. I enjoyed it. It was a fine experience, really. Yeah, it kind of surprised me. I didn't know that it was going to be this good until I watched it, and I was so surprised by how well, it wasn't how good. I only gave it like a 60%, but it is still a decent movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about Due Date, with Zach Galifianakis and Robert Downey Jr. I gave it a 52%, so I'm going to put it in the okay tier. Due Date, it's okay. I enjoyed this movie. Yeah, I would say I enjoyed it. It's okay. It's fine. The comedy sometimes didn't really land, but it was just an okay movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about Easy A. Easy A is going on the good tier. I think it's a good movie. I think it's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's a decent movie. That I enjoyed. Easy A was fine. Emma Stone did good, I guess. But yeah, it's a decent film. Next thing I'll be talking about, what is it called? Father of Invention. I give it a 54%. So it's going on the okay tier. This movie, it's okay. Yeah, it's just okay, I guess. I don't really know what else to say about it, but it's okay. Next I'm going to be talking about is Greenberg, which I gave a 4 out of 5 stars. So it looks like we got another great movie. Greenberg was such a surprise for me. I did not know that I'd love Greenberg, but I really did. Greenberg was such a surprise. I enjoyed this film. it was decent, I guess, but yeah, Greenberg, it's fine. Decent enough. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Next thing I'm going to be talking about Grown Ups. Grown Ups is going on the meh tier for me. I gave it a 2.5 to 5 stars. Grown Ups, meh. I mean, it's very close to being on the bad tier, but if you looked at it, it's a meh movie. Would I rewatch it? Probably not. Even though I have it on DVD, but yeah, who has DVDs? Me. But yeah, it's okay. It's a meh movie that, yeah, it's meh. Really, yeah, it's just meh. Next, I'm going to be talking about Gulliver's Travels. It's going on the okay tier. We've got Jack Black in this movie. I think he did good for what I saw. I really did enjoy his performance in this movie. I think he does a really good job. But yeah, it's an okay movie. Would I rewatch it? Probably not. But yeah. Next thing I'm going to be talking about another good movie, and that is Hot Tub Time Machine. What a surprise. I did not know that I was going to enjoy Hot Tub Time Machine. This is a funny movie that I really was surprised by how much I actually enjoyed this film. It was really enjoyable. I did have a fun time watching this movie. But yeah, I really did enjoy this movie, and I cannot wait to rewatch this movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about How to Train Your Dragon. I'm going to be putting it on the awesome tier. I've got 2 animation movies on the awesome tier. That's really good, because 2010 did have some great animation movies. Where did I place this on my list? At number 5. So that's big. I give it a 96%. A 96%. It's so good. I was so surprised by how good this movie was. I loved How to Train Your Dragon. It's a fun movie to watch. If you like Vikings, this movie is for you 100%. But yeah, I really did enjoy this movie. It was a blast, and I cannot wait to rewatch this movie, because I really did have fun with How to Train Your Dragon, and yeah, it's a really good movie that I did enjoy. And yeah, it's really good. Next, I'm going to be talking about Inception, and if you don't know me, well, that's dumb, because Inception is on my all-time tier. Inception is one of my favourite movies of all time. It is probably my top 5 favourite movies of all time. Inception was an absolutely fantastic movie that I love. If you have not seen this movie, what are you doing? Check this movie out. This is a bloody great movie that I just loved. Like, I had an absolute blast with this movie, and Inception, 100% all time, no doubt about that. Great movie, love it, awesome. Yeah. Next, I'm going to be talking about Iron Man 2. Okay, I'm going to be putting it on the good tier. I know people are probably going to say, "Oh, this is one of the MCU weakest one of MCU's weaker movies." I don't think so. I think it's a good movie. I did enjoy my time watching Iron Man 2. I think it's good for what I saw out of it. It was a good movie. Excuse me. But yeah, I really did enjoy Iron Man 2. It was decent. It was fun. I enjoyed not mostly the whole movie, but I enjoyed most of it. But it was a really enjoyable movie that I did enjoy. Next, I'm going to be talking about Kick-Ass. Oh god, this looks like another all-time movie. Kick-Ass is in my all-time tier. I absolutely love Kick-Ass. If you have never seen Kick-Ass, what are you doing? Check this movie out. Kick-Ass was an absolutely fantastic movie that I just love so much. Yeah, Kick-Ass was just bloody fantastic. Next thing I'm going to be talking about, if I can find it. Oh god, I just saw it. Legends of the Guardians, the Hours of Gahul. Gahul. Yeah, it's going on the good tier. It's a good movie. Yeah, we've got a good amount of good movies for this year, for 2010. The Legends of the Guardians, Hours of Gahul. It's fine. It's good. I enjoy it. Zack Snyder does a decent job. Wait, is it Zack Snyder who directed it? I forgot. But whoever directed it did a good job directing it. Next thing I'm going to be talking about Life as We Know It. Now if we go to my list, I put this as an okay movie. I think Life as We Know It is fine. It's okay. It's decent, that I enjoyed. Yeah, it's fine. That would I rewatch it? Maybe not. I don't know, but yeah, it's fine. That I would say maybe go watch it. I don't know. But yeah. Next I'm going to be talking about Marmaduke. We're just going on the awful tier. With cats and let's actually just put Cats and Dogs on the awful tier. Never mind. Both these movies are awful because I actually gave Cats and Dogs 1.5 out of 5 stars, and I gave Marmaduke a 2 out of 5 stars. Still awful movies. And when I'm actually gonna put Marmaduke at bad. But anyway, Marmaduke. It's a bad movie. Do not ever see this movie. Well, seriously, don't. It's not a good movie at all. I do not enjoy this movie one bit. Yeah, Marmaduke was. Yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. I could see it being bad because it's bad. It's really, really bad. I don't even know what else to say about it. Don't see it. Yeah. Next, I'm going to be talking about Megamind, which is going on the great tier. Megamind was really good. I enjoyed Megamind. It was an enjoyable movie. I think it was great. It's a fun movie that I really, really did enjoy. It's good. I enjoyed it. That's what I like about this film. It's a good movie. It's good. Next, I'm going to be talking about Meteor Storm or whatever. This is really close. Should it be all-time worst or awful? Screw it. All-time worst. Meteor Storm, what is this film? I know what it is. An awful movie. Meteor Storm was... What place did it come out? I give it like a 5%. And I think I should actually change it, because I just realised. I think I should actually change it to a 0%, because this is absolutely trash. Meteor Storm was an absolutely terrible movie that you should never ever see, but yeah, it's not good at all. Yeah. Let's just skip on to the next one. Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang, whatever it's called. Where is Nanny McPhee? Nanny McPhee got a 2 out of 5 stars with a 43%. So sadly, that has to be on the bad tier. Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang. When I was little, I used to love Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang, but I think my opinions have changed for this movie, and I dislike Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang. It's not really that great. Next thing I'm going to be talking about Narnia, something of the like the Chronicles of Narnia, the Voyage of Dawn Treader. Why the hell does Narnia trilogy have to have big names? Yeah, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it for what I saw. It was fine, I guess. Yeah, it's a movie I wouldn't watch. No, I would watch, but not in a while. But yeah, next I'm gonna be talking about Paranormal Activity 2. It's only got tier for me. It's a good movie. I think it's fine, I guess. It's okay. But would I rewatch it? Maybe. I don't know. Be honest. What is the next movie? Percy Jackson and something. Percy Jackson and the Lightning Bolt or whatever it was called. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Lightning Thief. Yeah, it's an okay movie. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's okay. It's decent, I would say. I enjoy. So yeah, I should just have to say it's okay, but yeah, it's okay. Next thing we're talking about Predators. Yeah, it's going on the good tier for me. God, so many good movies. Predators, it's a good movie. I enjoy it. I enjoy most of this film. The film is really, really enjoyable. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. Next thing we're talking about Piranha 3D. Let's just put this on the all-time worst. Yep. What did I give this? Oh, a 2%. Yeah, Piranha 3D or whatever the hell you call it. It's a crap movie. I hate this movie. It's not good. Next I'm going to be talking about Prince of Persia. Should I put it meh? Good. I'll put it in the okay tier. It's an okay movie. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Would I rewatch it? Probably not, to be honest. But yeah, it's just. Next, I'm going to be talking about Red. Now, Red for me is going on the good tier. Red, it was good. Didn't know it's a superhero movie from DC. Yeah, it's a good movie. Give it a 73%. I think it's good for what I saw. But yeah. Next, I'm going to be talking about Robin Hood from 2010, not the 2018, or not the animation. It's going on the good tier. God, we have so many good movies. I enjoyed it. It was fine. It was enjoyable. That's what you want in a film. I got that, and I enjoyed it. It was decent. It was fun to watch. Really, Robin Hood. Yeah, it's decent. Next thing I'm talking about. Saw 3D. Now, where did I put this? Oh, so I give it a 30%. Still means it is. It's so close. Yeah, I have to. Sorry, I have to make it. It's on the awful tier. Saw 3D. It's on the awful for me. I hated Saw 3D. It is not a good movie at all. It was boring. It was unwatchable. It was just not fun to watch. Next thing I'm going to be talking about Scooby-Doo and the Curse of the Lake. What is it? Scooby-Doo, Curse of the Lake Monsters. Another bloody good movie. Jesus. Yeah, it's a really, really good movie. This is not the original Scooby-Doo. I prefer the original Scooby-Doo over this. Rip-off Scooby-Doo. It's still a good movie. The original one of that I mean, I got the original, like not the original, but like the first one of the Curse Monsters and that one. But yeah, it's a good movie. Next, I'm gonna be talking about Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Um, yeah, it's going on the all-time tier for me. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is 100% on my all-time. This is my 4th out of 60. I give it a 96%. It's a bloody good movie. I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. This is such a great movie that I just love. And next is going to be Shrek Forever After. What did I give this movie? I gave it a 2.5. Let's put it on the meh tier for me. Wait, no, let's just up it to okay. Shrek Forever After, it's an okay movie, really. It's fine. Next, I'm going to be talking about Shutter Island. Yeah, it's an awesome movie. This is such a shock for me as well. I never knew that Shutter Island would be this good till I watched it, and I really got so many really like this film. Yeah, I really did enjoy Shutter Island. It was such a surprise for me as well. But yeah, I really did enjoy this film. Next thing we're talking about Space Jams 2. See on the awful tier for me. Space Jams 2 was a waste of time. It was a terrible movie. I mean, I got the original. I mean, that's a decent movie, I would say. But yeah, it's a decent... No, it's not decent. It's an awful movie. But next is going to be Tangled. I gave this 95%. It was really close to being in my top 10. It's going on the... What's after good? Great. It's going on the great tier for me. Really surprised by this film. I never knew that I would actually get really digged into Tangled. It's a decent movie if you look at it. It's a great movie. Excuse me. It's a great movie that I did enjoy and I had a blast with. Next, I'm going to be talking about is The Expendables. This is again going to be on the great tier. I really did enjoy The Expendables. I was so surprised by this film. Never knew that I was actually going to like what I did, but it's such a surprising movie and I really liked it. Next thing we're talking about The Fighter. Now, The Fighter is 100% going to be on my awesome tier. The Fighter is such a good movie. I love The Fighter. The Fighter is so good that I'm really surprised by how much I actually enjoyed this film. But it's really good. And yeah, definitely check this movie out if you have not seen it. Next thing we're talking about the 2010 The Karate Kid. It's going on a good tier for me. Yeah, it's a good movie, I guess. It's a decent time that I enjoyed. It was a fun time. Good movie. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. But yeah, I really did enjoy this movie. And yeah. Next I'm going to be talking about The King's Speech. The King's Speech for me is going on the great tier. I really did enjoy The King's Speech. It was a good movie. I really did like this movie. It was a huge surprise for me. And if you have not seen this movie, what are you doing? Definitely check this movie out. But yeah, I really did enjoy this movie. If you have not seen it, definitely check this movie out. It is really good. Yeah, it's a decent movie. Yeah, The King's Speech, I enjoyed it. It was fun. It's a good time. If you have not seen it, definitely good. Definitely give it a shot. Colin Firth does a really good job in this movie. I think he's a standout for me. But yeah, it's a really, really good movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about, let's just add a row below this, and let's just title it, what should we title it? Let's just title it The Ultimate Worst Movie Ever, which is definitely true, and that belongs to The Last Airbender. Good job, The Last Airbender. You're the ultimate worst movie ever. Yes, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. It is one of the stupidest, boringest, worst movies I have ever seen. If you've seen this, I absolutely feel sorry for you. I gave this film a 0%, which is deserved for this film. I hate this movie so much, and I'm never going to see this movie ever again because it is just a terrible movie. Next, I'm going to be talking about The Losers, and what did I give it? A 2.5 out of 5 stars. Hold up, let me just check the percent. A little bit down. I'm going to be giving it on the meh tier. The Losers, that's a meh movie. I think it's meh. It's a meh, and yeah, it's nothing really else. It's just meh. But yeah, would I rewatch it? Probably not, to be honest. I didn't enjoy what I saw out of it, but yeah. Next, I'm going to be talking about The Other Guys. Now, The Other Guys is going on the great tier for me. I loved the comedy in this movie. The comedy is so good. I just really did enjoy this movie, and if you have not seen it, definitely check this movie out. It is a really decent movie to watch. But yeah, if you have not seen it, definitely check this movie out. It is a blast. Next thing I'm going to be talking about, The Social Network, and again, if you don't know me, well, what are you doing? It is going on my all-time tier. Social Network is one of my favourite movies of all time. It is a masterpiece of a film. It's so good. That I just love this film. If you have not seen it, what are you doing? Check this movie out. Next thing we're talking about The Spy Next Door. Yeah, it's going on the awful tier for me. Let me just relook. Never mind, I'm going to put it on the bad tier. Bad tier. It's bad. I didn't enjoy this film at all. Excuse me. It's really good. No. Think about another movie, sorry. It's not good at all. I did not enjoy this movie one bit. Next, I'm going to be talking about The Town. Oh, The Town. What is such an awesome movie? Well, I already gave that away. It's on the awesome tier for me. The Town was such a good, awesome movie. I love this film. Such a surprise for me. I did not even know that I would enjoy this movie at all, but what a surprise. I love this film. It is so close of making it onto my all-time tier, but it has to be on the awesome tier. I love The Town. I love what it represents in the movie culture. It's fantastic. Next thing, oh, for God's sake, let's just finish on a good note. Now we're on to a bloody bad note. We're talking about the Twilight Saga Eclipse, or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, it's going on the all-time worst. I might have given it a 1 out of 5 stars, but it's on the all-time worst. I hate the Twilight Saga Eclipse. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Sorry, The Last Airbender is, but it is so close. It's one of the worst movies. Yeah, one of the worst. It's not the worst, but it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. It's not good. It's a terrible film. If you've seen it, I feel absolutely sorry for you. It's just not good. If you're a fan of this franchise, trilogy, whatever the hell you call it, what are you doing with your life? Maybe that's a bit too mean. Why are you watching this? Next thing we're talking about, Tooth Fairy. It's going on the... What did I give this? I gave it a 45%. It's going on a bad tier for me. What a letdown. Because Dwayne The Rock Johnson is my favourite actor of all time. and still is from today. I should actually make that list like my top 10 best actors and my top 10 worst actors. That would actually be a real fun list. But 2, 3, do not see this movie at all. It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Well, sorry, it's a bad movie. Next thing we're talking about Toy Story 3, and this is going on my all-time tier. God, we have 5 movies on my all-time tier. That is so good. I love Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3 is an absolutely fantastic movie, and I just love what they did with this movie, and yeah, it's such a good movie. Next I'm going to be talking about Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy is going on, what did I give it? A 3.5. It's going on the good tier. It didn't make it to the the great, but Tron Legacy, it's a good movie. Next I'm going to be talking about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Where the hell did I put this? Hold up, I need to find this movie. Okay, found it. I give it a 2 out of 5 stars and a 40%. That's a bad movie. Valentine's Day I did not enjoy at all. It is an absolutely terrible movie. But yeah, it's not good. I didn't enjoy it at all. It's not good. Do not watch this movie at all. Next, or the last movie actually, thank God, is Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear is going on the good tier. I don't love it, but I'm a huge fan of Yogi Bear. I have so much childhood nostalgia with this movie, it's not even funny. Like, I have childhood nostalgia with Yogi Bear, the Smurfs. Yeah, I grew up on that. Crap, but it's fantastic. Oh, and Toy Story. That was my actual childhood, and as well as some other movies that I forgot, but sometimes Shrek. This is so good. It's very, very good. But I really, really like Yogi Bear. Now we're on to the ranking. Give me a few seconds before I just switch stuff up. Okay, now here is my final ranking. Number 60, we have The Last Airbender. Number 59, we have Piranha 3D. 58, we have Meteor Storm. 57, we have Space Jam 2. 56, we have The Twilight Saga Eclipse. 55, we have Cats and Dogs 2. 54, we have Saw 3D. 53, we have The Spy Next Door. 52, we have Valentine's Day. 51, we have Marmaduke. 50, we have Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang. 49, we have Grown Ups. 48, we have Alice in Wonderland. 47, we have Tooth Fairy. 46, we have Prince of Persia. 45, we have Life as We Know It. 44, we have Due Date. 43 is Crazy on the Outside. 42 is Father of Invention. 41 is Percy Jackson, the Olympians, Lightning Thief. 40 is Cop Out. 39 is Gulliver's Travels. 38 is The Losers. 37 is Shrek Forever After. 36 is The Diary of the Wimpy Kid. 35 we have Robin Hood. 34 we have The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of Dawn Treader. 33 we have Nightmare on Elm Street. 32 we have Predators. 31 we have Easy A. 30 we have Iron Man 2. 29 we have Paranormal Activity 2. 28 we have Death at a Funeral. 27 we have Date Night. 26 we have Cash. 25 we have Scooby-Doo Curse of the Lake Monster. 24 we have Yogi Bear. 23 we have Legend of the Guardians, The Elves of Ga'Hoole. 22 we have Black Swan. 21 we have The Karate Kid. 20 we have Red. 19 we have Tron Legacy. 18 we have Hot Tub Time Machine. 17 we have The Expendables 2. 16 we have Megamind. 15 we have The Greenberg. 14 we have The King's Speech. 13 we have The Other Guys. 12 we have Tangled. 11 is 127 Hours. 10 is Despicable Me. 9 is Shutter Island. 8 is The Fighter. 7 is The Town. 6 is Kick-Ass. 5 is How to Train a Dragon. 4 is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. 3 is Toy Story 3. 2 is The Social Network. And my favourite 2010 movie is Inception. Thank you for watching 2010 movies ranked in the tier list. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned to my Brooklyn Nine-Nine Season 1 and 2 review. Men in Black Men in Black 1, 2, and 3 review in one video. And V for Vendetta maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Depending on my schedule and timing. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. It'll be a big help. Thank you for watching. Take care. Peace.